Congratulations on the fight. Congratulations on the proposal. I guess let's talk about the proposal first, because that's huge, man. What made you decide to do that?
Holly, soon to be trainer, she is my person. She is she's everything to me. I've been wanting to do it for the past year. I've been trying to figure out the best way to do it. None of her friends date an MMA fighter at Bellator. I can't afford to take her to San Tropez, so I thought, hey, live TV or Showtime in a bloody steel cage. That girl is everything. I'm gonna make her a very happy husband, and I'm gonna put some babies in her soon, man. So yeah, she's the love of my life.
Congratulations again on that, man. A big win over a big prospect. Firstly, what was the game plan going into the fight?
I'm gonna be dead honest with you. This is the most nervous I've ever been for a fight. I really had to learn how to control my fear for this fight. The game plan has gone absolutely to T. When I tell you, I've been doing nothing but subbing people from the back or TKOing people from the back for the past camp. I've worked so much on my hands. It doesn't ever seem like I get to take the chance. Ashley Grimshaw from GP Top Team, he knew he was going to shoot and he shot out of panic. I knew if I just stay relaxed, stay calm, he's going to gas himself out, make mistakes. He hasn't been in a dogfight. He hasn't been with someone who wants to be there, who embraces the violence. I knew that going into it. I was nervous and ready. All he was saying through his interviews was how I've got nothing but being tall. I've got bad jiu-jitsu. I've got bad striking. He's the best wrestler. He wasn't ready. This is going to teach him. He's going to come back so much stronger. I felt really bad for the guy. He seems like a lovely dude. My dad is a proud veteran. My family have so many proud veterans. He does a lot for that. So I respect the guy massively. But I was ready for a dogfight. I was prepared to die in there tonight. And I got a W doing that. So
you lost your O last year, right? And now you just took his O. Do you think he's going to learn from this and come back stronger like you did?
100%, 100%. Like I said before, he hasn't fought dogs. Jay Radic, I think his name was, he looked like he wanted to be in there, but he made one little blunder, fell off the back, and he got caught. That's the only guy who I saw him fight who looked like he was ready. All the other guys, which is what is supposed, this game is supposed to be built like that. He's supposed to be 5-0 with 5 first-round finishes. I was 5-0 with 5 first-round finishes. Then I got a second-round finish, and I lost. And I learned from my loss. I learned a lot of lessons. He's going to learn a lot of lessons. He could be a champ one day. He's got all the potential in the world. He's young. He's hungry. He's a savage. It was my night tonight. God was in there with me tonight. I had everything going in there with me tonight. I was fully ready to die in that cage. When I tell you it was with my shield or on my shield, I mean it. So he's going to learn. Hopefully people keep underestimating me because it makes for an easier night. They're not as prepared as they should be. I'm going to stay calm. I'm going to be a savage, control that chaos, and keep doing that to every single person.
You might not have many people underestimating you now because you're going to enter the top 10 rankings next week. When would you like to return?
I'll be honest, my family, I've said it in this previous interview, I'm not going to go into the detail, but my family are going through a lot right now. We've got a big battle coming up, and I'm going to be there 100% for my family, with my family, side by side, back to back. That is the only thing I care about right now. Rankings, whatever. They could offer me Nemkov next week, and I'd say no, because I've got to be there for my family. Once that's all done, once God has helped us with that, it's on to the next, but I'm in no rush. I'll tell you what's next. I'll tell you what I want next. Once I've handled my business outside the cage, Simon Beyong, you are a savage. You are the only person to defeat me. Nothing but respect, but I want you. I want a rematch, whether we do it in bloody Scandinavia, the North Pole, or back at the O2. I do not care. I want that rematch, whether that's next or not. I don't care. I want that. And then whoever else, let's go. I respect everyone. I come prepared for everyone. Everyone is a threat. And that is why I'm going to win, because I prepare correctly.
I've just got one for you. I've always wondered when I see the proposals in the cage afterwards, what would you have done if you hadn't won the fight? Would you still have proposed, or do you have a plan B?
we're not proposing the cage because that would be a bit, yeah, that'd be but really? Oh, damn. Well, respect to that human being, man. Listen, it doesn't matter. I wanted to do that because I wanted to make my girl feel special. She deserves the world. And I thought that would really make her feel special. I know for a fact she's going to yell at me because she was a blubbering mess. And I think she'd prefer to do that without the whole of BT Sport and Showtime Sport watching. But this is, I wouldn't be able to do this without her and my family. My brick, my mom, my dad, my sister, and my beautiful now fiance. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without them. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't be doing this. If I lost tonight, all of those human beings would still love me and everyone else would call me a bum, would call me trash. I've had it all before. So I wanted to make her feel special and I knew bringing her into the cage would do just that.
Right here. So after the victory, you almost ran out the cage with excitement. Can you express to us your feelings as you celebrated that victory?
All I wanted to do was hug my family. I could see them all there. If you noticed, when I was in the cage, it was boo, and then a tiny little cheer from 3 gorgeous little women, all the way from Stevenage and Welling Garden City. So the second I won, I wanted to run out and hug my mum, my sister, my fiance. That was what the excitement was about. The next thing I did was thank God. And then after that, my pops and Ash got all the love. But that's why I was so excited. And I apologize to Bellator and the security for having to grab me up like that. I hope I don't get fined. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I feel like I stuck by the rules. 1 foot might have been out, but other than that, I was golden.
One more for me. So the chokehold, can you explain to us the setup and how you set that whole thing up?
Yeah, for sure. 2 shouts out for that. So Ashley Grimshaw from GB Top Team for helping me with my control. Submission grappling, Sylvie and Owen, those guys helped me massively with my jiu-jitsu. When my opponent disrespected my jiu-jitsu, I felt like they disrespected those 2 guys. And those 2 guys compete at a world level. Owen and Sylvie are submission magicians. Ashley Grimshaw is a jiu-jitsu genius. So I knew if I get the back, I was confident before I started working with those guys on the back. Now I've sharpened those tools. I can find the neck from anywhere. I can wrist control and TKO from anywhere on that back. Body triangle, hooks in, no hooks in, whatever. So I knew I was confident. As soon as I take his back, I had it.
Thank you, Luke, over here. Right here. Hey, with the success that you've been getting that comes with pressure and expectations, you've been very vocal about not buying into the hype. How do you maintain the mental toughness to stay that chosen course?
In terms of buying into the hype and all that jazz, I don't know if it was you guys in particular, but when I had my interviews at the start, I could tell the difference between, other than the accents, the Americans and the Brits. The Brits would call us both prospects and had a lot of love for both of us. With the Americans, and rightly so, you're backing your boy. It was, he's the biggest prospect. He's got first round finishes and blah, blah, blah. And he was a hype train. And I got rid of him in the first round. With all due respect, the hype trains don't mean anything. This is a war of inches, and anyone can get touched and put to sleep. Anyone can make a mistake, and that's it. So I don't buy into the hype. We're all human beings. We all can get put away first, second, third round. It doesn't matter. So I just keep on trucking. I keep training, keep getting better. Believe in myself, believe in God, have the faith, and then the chips will fall where they will, man. As long as I'm prepared, everything else is out of my control. I go in there, I enjoy it, I embrace it, and it is what it is.
How's it going, Luke, right here?
My man.
MMA Locker Room, part of Pub Sports Radio, man. You look fanatic out there. You just finished the number ranked 9 per opponent. What's next for you on the boat? I know you want to go back and be with your family, be with your dog, spend time with your new engaged wife, but really, what's next, man? You got to be feeling great.
Like I said before, man, my family come first. Once we figure out that battle that's coming up, after that, I told you guys I would like the rematch with Simon Biong. All due respect, if you're watching this, you're a savage. You flipping put a beating on me for 3 rounds, but that was not me. That was not me at my best. That was not me prepared. I'm making 0 excuses. You were the better man that night. I'd like another chance. I would like to right that wrong. And hopefully you win your next fight. Good, all the best to you and all the good luck. But that's what I'd like, Simon Biong in a rematch when I'm ready.
Last one from me. You said that was the first fight that you actually went out and you were scared. So are you going to be going into your next fight looking to be scared, or are you going to be coming out to be cool, calm, collective?
Once I got into that cage, I was cool, calm, collective. Once I got in that cage, I was 100% ready. There was zero fear in my heart. That was the most scared I've been in preparation. This fight week I've been a nervous wreck all to myself. I owe a lot to my pops, who's standing next to you now. He was there for me to talk to and to lean on a little bit. But I feel like that is the correct way to be. I did everything I had to do in preparation. This fight week, I was perfect. This fight camp, I was perfect. I didn't miss a night's sleep. I didn't miss a vitamin. I didn't miss a training session. I bloody ice bathed every day. I saunaed every day. I did everything correct. Shout out to Vinny Shawman, by the way. I spoke to him. That was a new thing I added to this camp. So yeah, I'm gonna go in there with fear because fear keeps me sharp. But as soon as I get in there, the mask comes on and I'm ready to go to war.
What's up, Luke? I got a random question for you. I've had my inbox flooded with messages all week. Kids from Camp Equinox in Pennsylvania, been rooting for you, been waiting to see you fight. A message, and your dad says right here, he said you've done the camp four-time camp counselor.
Three times, yeah.
Message to those fans and all fans worldwide.
Camp Equinox and Blue Ridge. I bleed blue and red. Yeah, man, that was a fun time in my life from 18, 19, and 20. I got to travel the States and work with some amazing kids out in Pennsylvania. Shouts out to everyone there. All the staff, all the kids, they're always backing me. They're always in the DMs, wishing me luck and wishing me all the best. I love those guys. Those guys shaped my early adolescent years. And to anyone out there, all the Brits, stop going to Magaluf and sign up to Camp America. It will change your life, man. I promise.
Congrats, bro. Thank you.
Can I do one more shout out? Sorry, guys, if you didn't see it on my banner, don't know which camera to look at, but if you didn't see it on my banner, the Fostering Network, especially guys and girls from England, if you'd like to get involved in fostering, it is the best decision you will ever make. Doesn't mean you have to be a foster carer. If you've got any life skill that you think a beautiful child who comes from a horrible background could thrive off of and could do with, they need a little bit of love, a little bit of guidance, and you can make a huge change. The Fostering Network, please hit them up. Get involved with foster caring. And again, it'll be the best decision you'll ever make, man. So shout out to all the kids in care. I'm coming back. All the kids in the mentoring program, I'm coming back. Thank you guys for your time.